presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day. Tom takes your phone calls toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Let's go to Al in Homosassa. Hey, Al, what's going on?
Isn't it wonderful? This gentleman here with the gold report, right before the market fell apart, ended up with PAAS. We had a 98% gain in a year. And, you weren't 99% proof like Irish whiskey, but we had a good gain there. You always told us to do what we feel comfortable with. And if I lose a little bit of money on the table, I will, but I know that I just pocketed $8,000 or $9,000 in 2 weeks.
That's a beautiful thing, man.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 7 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day in the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Be impeccable with your word. Replace fear with love. This is a great card, folks. The human mind is like a fertile ground where seeds are continually being planted. When you're impeccable with your word, your mind is only a fertile ground for words that come from love. Your mind is no longer a fertile ground for words that come from fear. Your mind is only fertile for words that come from love. You either live in love or live in fear, folks. Get rid of the fear. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials up 270, up 208, NASDAQ up 97, S&P's up 18.5, gold contract down $8.60, trading at $18.05 an ounce. We got silver down 28 cents, $25.18 an ounce. Light sweet crude up 90 cents, $69.05 a barrel. Notes and bonds. The 10-year note down 11 ticks right now, trading out at 134.15. The 30-year off 15 ticks at 165.23. And King Dollar down 17 ticks, trading at 92.253. Euro 118. Yen at 109.76. And the British pound at 139 to 1 U.S. dollar. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. Well, bottom line, we're at all-time highs, folks. And the contraction is pretty amazing, but bottom line, you're still at higher price. We are at 440.91, and the all-time high inside the SPY is 440.80. So the bottom line is that we just, is that right? Yeah, 441. So we're 440.93 right now. We hit 441.40. Now you're coming up there. We did 27 million shares thus far today. You're coming into last high we had with 47 million, which was light volume. So bottom line, it's coming into that with tremendously lighter volume. The NDX 100 is actually over its highs with lighter volume. Bottom line is that, you close over there, you can go higher. That's how this thing shakes out, folks. That being said, there's no buyers out here, man, at highs. It's pretty. So picture something for a second. And particularly, there's plenty of folks that like buying breakouts, right? Well, you can see what's happening here. You broke above the highs. You broke above 368.89, and let's go see, because this is a cool way of doing it. Even if you go intraday and you see when we did it, so we did it at 11 o'clock this morning, and you can see there's no follow-through. Most of the time, if you're going to go higher, folks, okay, that's why people like buying breakouts. You break the high. You normally, if you like, you break the high. Bottom line, you get some follow-through. You go higher. This is very unusual. Well, it's not unusual because the acceleration up has been for such a period of time. That being said, it's very unusual that you are breaking highs and no one's buying it, man. So we'll see how this baby shakes out tomorrow, but that's how it's shaking out right now. Well, what's going to get also interesting here, so let's look inside this. I was talking about this yesterday. How what it seems is that a couple stocks run the NDX. Then what ends up happening is that you get different ones that run it. Today, they're big numbers, man. Yesterday, it was AMD that was running it up. Well, AMD is down 5.5% today. It was up $6 yesterday. It's down $6.46 today. That being said, Mercado Libre up big, up 14.5% or $224. Fox is up 6.5% or $235, and you get Bookings.com up 5.5%. Or $114. That's what's running the NDX 100 out here today. On the way down, you get NetEase down 5.5%, Match.com's down 3%, and you get Electronics Arts are off 2%. The gold contract. Let's go into the gold contract. We take a look at the gold contract out here. What you have with the gold contract, we traded down to 18.17, and you're trading out right now at we traded down to 17.99 rather. And we're trading out at 18.06. Now, what you've done is this. Yesterday, we go higher with volume. We actually go into the swing point with tremendously higher volume. The last swing point we had up there at the 1837 had 212,000 contracts. Yesterday, we get to 1835, and we do 245,000 contracts. Now, this is where, and this is what you look for if, in fact, you're looking for equities, futures, whatever, to go higher. So you can see you pull back today with 163,000. Well, as you're pulling back, you're going into 199,000. So bottom line, that's telling me flat out you're going right back up to the highs once again. It's going to be pretty wild watching it. If you go watch if you're looking at the GDX filled its gap, rejected lower price out here, and huge contraction of volume. Now I want to see the GDX close at 34.19 or higher. We hit 34.18 if you want to see how gaps get filled. And it's always much better, folks, okay, if gaps get filled at the beginning versus just basically 4 or 5 months later. Because what ends up happening then is that you have a huge problem. And what that problem is that you have a gap that's wide open and it can go after you in a big way. So right now you get the GDX trading at 34.27, and that rejection at 34.19, that's the gap, is a good indication that it still wants to go to higher price. Notes and bonds. We take a look at the note and bond market out here. We had the 10-year note got up to a price point today of 134.29. We're at 134.15. Excuse me, folks. And what you're going to see there, let's see, it's going to be the same thing that yesterday you went higher with volume, you're backing down with lighter volume. What you did out here on the 10-year, yesterday we did higher price at 1.7 million contracts. Today you're down with 1.1. That's an indication also that the note and bond market still wants higher price. And good old King Dollar. We take a look at King Dollar. Would you have a King Dollar? Kind of been a flat day out here with King Dollar. Coming into a Friday, it's going to get interesting, man, particularly in the gold market. King Dollar basically is going sideways. If we look at the yen quickly, for all the folks that are in the metals market, the yen right now trading up 27 ticks. Bottom line, we want to see that back down the other way. When the yen goes higher in price, that's weaker against the U.S. dollar. Gold likes yen stronger against the U.S. dollar. Stay right there, folks. Come right back.
Are you looking for a way to consistently add winning trades to your portfolio? Tom O'Brien is here to help. Tom O'Brien has been successfully trading markets for over 30 years. A frequent contributor to TD Ameritrade Network and CNBC, Tom O'Brien founded TFNN over 20 years ago to help educate investors just like you. Tom's daily market newsletter, Market Insights, is published every morning when the market's open to give you the competitive informational edge you need to succeed. These newsletters are packed full of Tom's advanced technical analysis and are geared to deliver comprehensive strategies for a successful portfolio. Get Tom O'Brien's newsletter, Market Insights, today and try all of our products and newsletters 30 days risk-free with our money-back guarantee at TFNN.com. TFNN, educating investors.
What's separating you from the most successful men and women on Wall Street? That's right, information. Having all the information gives us the perspective we need to place the right trades at the right time. The TAS Profile Scanner is the premier market profile-based scanner. Powered by its acclaimed TAS proprietary algorithms, this feature-rich scanner instantly filters over 2,500 plus global financial markets, such as stocks, ETFs, commodities, futures, and Forex. This powerful suite of tools leverages instant trade filtering and strategy formulation to show you emerging trades before they happen. For a limited time, you can save $100 off your first month by using the promo code UPGRADE, and you still get a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to risk. Level the playing field with the TAS Profile Scanner, which you can find under the Services tab at TFNN.com. Sign up today.
Sharpening your skills as an investor is like getting better at playing a musical instrument. You have to practice, sure, but you also need excellent instruction from experts. At TFNN, you'll get advice and guidance from the authority in technical market analysis. And it's not just dry, tedious text either. TFNN airs live financial content streamed live on TFNN.com and TFNN's YouTube channel with Tiger TV, live every market day from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern, for free. Each host is an experienced trader and gives their take on the market while taking calls and questions live from around the world. From the moment the market opens until the closing bell sounds, Tiger TV has 8 different shows with expert hosts to help you make the right moves with your money. Watch online at TFNN.com or on TFNN's YouTube channel and become the investor you were born to be. TFNN, educating investors.
Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now up 181, Nasdaq's up 86, S&Ps are up 15.5. Let's take a look at this. Okay, so this is pretty cool. This is AMD, folks. Okay, and bottom line is that what you have here is that AMD hit a high out here yesterday of 132 and has volume. Okay, I just want to show you something here because this is pretty cool how this works. So when you do more than a 1 to 1.618 ABC structure on the way up or the way down, what I've found is this, is that anything over a 1 to 1.618 is an immediate turn in the marketplace. When I say immediate, I'm talking about 1 day, 2 days. Any of the large plunges down, meaning whether it's 2000, 2007, 1994, you're going to see they all did that and they flipped around in a second. But I want to show you this one because this is pretty cool in general, just understanding how this works. Okay, so it was doing an ABC structure on the way up. Okay, and what you had here, your B point on this was $95. Okay, your A point was down there at 78.96. minus 78.96. Okay, so that's a $16 A to B equals a C to D. Now, what you do is you multiply that 1.618, okay, to get a number. So if it did a 1.618 or higher, that's $25. Well, when you take the C point on this, which is $84.54, I'm just going to add that, $84.50, you're going to see that you come up with $110. And AMD, bottom line, we pull this up. What you're going to see, I'll show you something here. You're going to see that this baby went up to 122. So what you have there is that you did a 1 to 2 ABC structure on the way up, okay? This is what the immediate change of trend is, okay? That's the first part. The second part goes like this, okay? The second part, normally what ends up happening is this. You're going to get a huge pullback. In this particular case, I suspect what's going to happen, which is going to blow some minds, it can come right back to the breakout area, which is 95. Then, yes, because it has a high volume high, we'd be back up there again. Yeah, but what I've found also, now this is where it gets dicey, is that it can be a long period of time, man. That's the real bottom line. And then, let me look at this, okay, because this gets more interesting. Look at this. This is a larger ABC. Holy cow. Let me look at this. Oh, my God. Okay, so on a short-term basis, the bottom line wants to pull back. On a longer-term basis, this is going to be crazy, man. Hold it. It's a consolidation going sideways. Yeah, it will pull back to That's not an ABC all the way up. But I just want to get your head wrapped around that. That's the first part. The GDX, okay, so inside of the GDX, the question was, let's see, gap down with 69 million. Yeah, I like how the GDX is set up. That's the bottom line. What I would like to see, I would definitely like to see more of a rejection of price out here. You know, we did reject it at 34.18. I'd like to see a little bit more than that coming into the close. Let's go to Gavin in Virginia. Hey, Gavin, what's going on, brother?
Hi, how you doing, Tom? How you doing today?
I'm doing great, man. Yourself?
Doing good.
Cool, man. Okay, so we're going to look at a couple gold stocks, right?
Just two, Sandstorm Gold and Coir Mining.
Okay. So I'll start with Sandstorm. Sandstorm, folks, is the low for the year out here is 596. The high is 1027. Now, this is a small streamer, okay? What a streamer means, they work kind of like a bank. They make a deal with the mining companies. They get a percentage of the revenue, and that's the gross revenue. So this is always, I love this business plan, folks, okay? They have less risk. Bottom line, you can see that they do 125 million a year, and they only have 18 employees. So if we take a look at this, what you're going to see is, you know, this little baby looks, I mean, this is good today. I mean, a rejected lower price. What we didn't get yesterday, Gavin, is that we didn't get any volume coming up, and a lot of these gold stocks actually did. But you rejected lower price out here today, and a lot of the others didn't. So that's not a bad setup. What you got to be prepared for is well, no, I don't think it's going to test the low, man. It would have done it today, because today's a rough day. They're selling these golds today. You know what I mean? And so that's pretty, you know, it's pretty cool how that's working out. Now, do you own Coeur d'Alene? Do you own Coeur d'Alene?
I don't own it yet. I just did my research on it, and I'm interested in buying it. I just don't know what the best position is to buy for Sandstorm or Coeur d'Alene Mining.
Okay, Coeur d'Alene, I'd advise you to stay away from with an 8,000-foot pole. And this is why. I just brought a chart up from Coeur d'Alene. I know the stock really well. I made a lot of money in the stock from 2002 to 2004 or 5.
No, it's Coir Mining. It's Coir, CDE.
Oh. That's Coeur d'Alene, CDE.
Yeah.
Okay. We're pronouncing it differently, but this is the same stock. It's Coeur d'Alene. Now they use the first word now instead of the last. They used to have, it was Coeur d'Alene. Now it's just Coeur Mining. And the reason they're doing that, okay, is because so many people have lost so much money in this stock. This stock here, the sponsors of the stock, meaning the executives of the stock, have bled this to death. And let me show you what I mean. When you bring this back, do you see these highs at $73?
Yep.
Okay. This stock is not cool at all. They just bleed it, man. You know what I mean? You can't bring up any other gold stock that looks like this. You know? So, yeah. They bleed it to death, man. They just keep sucking the money out on management and taking everyone to the cleaners. And the same guy's right there. Tom Whalen's the same guy, man. He's been there for a long time, so I wouldn't touch it. If we go back to Sand, Sand is pretty cool. I've interviewed the CEO of both of them, okay? And let me just see if it's the same guy for Sand.
You know the CEO for Sand?
Well, I've interviewed them. I don't know him personally. No, so there's a new CEO there too, Alan Wallace. Efren. Yeah, the guy I interviewed is not there anymore. But they have a decent business plan. There's no doubt about that. And on this one here, I'd basically try to do, well, I mean, if this is what you want to do, you could buy it somewhere in here and put a stop under 738. There's stronger stocks than this, though, in the market. That's what it comes down to. And if you want a couple of them, you hear that ad with Al from Homosassa. Pan American Silver's ready to go again. Pan American Silver's acting really well out here today. It's down 25 cents. Heckler is a close call, but, Heckler rejected lower price out here today, too. Had volume yesterday, gave it up on price. EXK, let me just look at a couple others.
So would it be good to buy sand or not yet?
If you're going to buy sand, you can buy it here. Yes, you could.
All right. Thank you, Tom.
Okay, man. Have a great one. Have a safe one. Stay right there, folks. We'll come right back. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Yeah. You talk about reverse splits. There is so many reverse splits on CDE, folks. It's disgusting, okay? They just took everyone to the cleaners, and they continue to take them to cleaners. Every year and a half, they basically suck everything out of the marketplace, stock tanks, and see ya, don't want to be ya. Stay right there, folks. Come right back.
Are you having fun trading the markets but having trouble finding like-minded individuals to discuss your trading and investment ideas with? Become an apex predator in the trading markets and join the Tigersten Trading Room only at TFNN.com. The Tigersten is an exclusive trading room where successful traders from around the world come to exchange trades and ideas. Join the den and surround yourself with the sharpest minds in the trading world. Subscribers to the Tigersten are also the first to have their questions answered live on air and can privately chat with our TFNN hosts live during their shows. Interact with other tigers and tigresses as they share trading ideas, news analysis, and discuss the market action all trading day. Subscribe to the Tigersten risk-free with our 30-day money-back guarantee and become part of the TFNN trading community. TFNN, educating investors.
You could be making money off the stock market. And if you're already making money off the stock market, you could be making a lot more. Check out TFNN and Tiger TV and get expert investing advice to give you the power to control your financial future. Go to TFNN.com and find a newsletter for you. Whether you're into trading gold, metals, futures, currencies, or options, you'll get advice and analysis to help you seriously get ahead. TFNN also features trading services with a 30-day money-back guarantee for new subscribers, as well as TFNN's Tiger Den Trading Room, trading software, and educational webinars for all trading levels. And make sure you check out Tiger TV for free on TFNN.com or TFNN's YouTube channel for live financial content from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern on market days. Stop watching on the sidelines while other people get rich and become the investor you were born to be. TFNN, educating investors.
TFNN is excited about our new software charting program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts. In collaboration with Tom O'Brien and using his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, David White has programmed an outstanding piece of software that will complement any trader's methodology. Using this first-of-its-kind program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts allows you to scan thousands of stocks for Fibonacci formation setups, including Gartley's, ABC's, butterflies, and much more. The Art of Timing the Trade Charts is designed to help you when scouring the markets for stocks just beginning to form the trading patterns that many investors spend days, weeks, or even months searching to find. And right now, we're offering licenses available at only $79 a month. We are so confident that you're going to love this new charting software that will even give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on this incredible new piece of software. Get your copy of The Art of Timing the Trade Charts today by visiting TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Thinkorswim. For more information, just click the Thinkorswim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrial's up 200. You get the Nasdaq up 89. S&P's up 17.5. Let's go take a look at, now this equity here, folks, is trades in London. One of the targets want to look at it. This is a, not only just a metal stock, okay? They have all sorts of metals inside of this equity. The symbol is POLY in London. Gold, silver, copper. It's Russia's largest silver producer. They have, okay, so the stock's trading at 15.48, and that would be in, thank God I hadn't done this in so long. It's not pounds. What is the, what is the thing under pounds? Something. Well, anyway, the bottom line is that Yeah, because this is out of London, right? Yeah. Let me just see something. One second. Revenue 2.9 billion. Yeah, it is in pounds. Okay, so it's in pounds. So 1548. That's the sterling. Yeah, that's right. It's in pounds. Okay, British pounds. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, so looking at this, the bottom line. Can this run to? You can see this is set up like the rest of them that out here, right? Actually, right now, it's trying to build cause to get through the downdraft that was June 16th and June 17th. That's where we are in this market. And can this thing run to 1,669 pounds? Yes, it can. Yeah, that's how it's kind of set up. I'd be very careful though about buying Russian stocks. That's the real bottom line. If you like Putin, God bless you. Okay, I've seen it too many times that, particularly in the gold market, if they find something big, the bottom line is that somehow, some way, he gets his hands wrapped around it, or one of his cronies get his hands wrapped around it, and you never get what you think you're going to get out of the marketplace. That's kind of how that works, and that's what is it? BTG. Remember that was before gold. This one here, I think they sold all their positions. Let me just see something, because remember this was a monster one that we always traded. Let me just see this. Let me see what this says now. B2 Gold Corporation. I think they spread out. Okay, so they spread out. Company Americas, Asia, Africa, and Europe. Okay, let's see. So they're spread out more now, which is good. Okay, the bottom line is that when they were only in Russia, that was a monster problem. And then KGC was the big one. If you remember, I had Bob on. He was the CEO of KGC, and that was one of the best interviews. I think I got to see if that thing is still archived somewhere, because what had happened, folks, is that I did an interview with the CEO, and this was in person, of Kinross Gold, and he laid out. So what had happened is this. This is going back years ago, but what had happened is this, is that this is right when Putin was removing all the governors inside all of those states and basically taking over. And what had happened is that KGC had come in. They had put, I believe it was something like $800 million that they already thrown into a mine. And now picture this. This is the CEO live. I'm at a money show. He's live right across from me telling us this story. It was so cool, man. It was amazing. He was telling the story that, so we got back into the country, and he still had to put a lot more money into the mine in order to get it opened, right? And he sat down with the governor of the province, and the governor of the province, this is 8 o'clock in the morning. They take the vodka out, start drinking the vodka. Bottom line, the governor tells Bob, bottom line, that he has to come up with this much money, he has to do this, he has to do that. The bottom line, Bob says, you're out of your mind, I'm not doing anything, I'm pulling out. And the bottom line is that they pulled out of Russia. And then what ended up happening, let me just see this, because see what ended up happening? And then he was the CEO for about another 2 or 3 years. And it was a smart move pulling out. But then they went right back in. It's like, there it is right there. Yeah, they went right back in. And you can see, looking at this chart, this is a mess, man. And, and it has to do, bottom line, more than likely, with the aspect that they never can get out what they want to get out. If we take a look at this, you're going to see you're at $27 in 2007. Bottom line, you're at $6 right now. Not that all the gold stocks are set up much better than that. That's the real bottom line, So it's buyer beware. That's the real bottom line. Because what does end up happening inside the metals business is that the jurisdiction that you're in is crucial. And the reason the jurisdiction is crucial, folks, is this, is that they can let you build the mine. And so just when you're looking and you hear Fred Ernest on a million, plenty of times, once every 3 months or whatever he comes on, when he talks about Vista. Well, it took them 8 years to get the permit, number one. If they start building the mine today, the mine wouldn't be ready for 2 or 3 years. So you can picture depending on the jurisdiction that they're in, they'll let you build the mine. Then all of a sudden, if you're in a bad jurisdiction, then they change the law and take your money. And if you remember, if you weren't around the last time that gold went to its highs, okay, this is what also ends up happening. When gold's at its highs, it seems like everyone wants to put a new tax on it, okay? So it's pretty wild how the market in general shakes out. It's not like the NDX or the S&Ps. You go to highs, everyone's happy. When gold goes to highs, the countries turn around and say, oh, hey, we got to take more money out of you. And I get the gist of it, because the gist of it is that these companies, most of the time, are leasing the land from the countries, and then the countries get flipped out when the price of the commodity actually goes higher. That's how that baby shakes out. Let's go into the XAU, the HUI, and see what we have here. Inside the XAU right now, that is filling the gap also, but it's below the gap, which is the gap's 140.51. We're at 139.82. Not the end of the world, but bottom line, when you do go buy a gap, it'd have to go buy about another point. But you don't want to go buy a gap because it can go down to the end of the gap. If we go take a look at the Gold Bugs Index right now, that number that we're going to be looking at is 268.31. Right now, you're at 267.61. So it has work to do. There's no doubt about it. Square. Let's go look at Square here. So what the question is, let's see. 200.A to B. Oh, man. Okay. All right. This might be the Qualcomm of 1998, huh? Let me see what we got here. Okay, so I put Square, weekly ABC structure. Okay, so let me see what we got here. Oh, look at here, look at here. Okay. Okay, let's see what we got. So, okay, it's definitely taken the whole consolidation out. Yeah, see, I wouldn't look at this at like well here, if I take the top of it, the top is 283. The bottom is 191. Well, that's 90 points. That's telling me the Square wants to go to 370. Here, 280, right? Well, it's got to stay above. That's the difference. It's got to stay above 283. Stay right there, folks. Come right back.
Are you in the market for buying or selling real estate in the Bay Area, including the surrounding St. Petersburg, Tampa, and Clearwater markets? Tiger Real Estate LLC is a firm that has extensive experience in the Tampa Bay area. Whether you're looking to sell your current property for maximum value, or you're in the market for a second home or investment property, Tiger Realty has the experience across all areas of real estate in the Tampa Bay area to help buyers and sellers make the most informed decisions across all price levels. From the price you should be paying per square foot in certain up-and-coming areas to the type of cash flow investment properties are capable of creating, Tiger Real Estate can help you make the best decision when it comes to all areas of the market. Before you make one of the biggest decisions of your financial future, call Tiger Real Estate LLC today at 727-329-8322 or email us at tiger@tfnn.com. That's 727-329-8322. Call us today.
The technology around us is changing every day. With so much happening, it can seem impossible to keep up with all the information. David White's investment newsletter, The Technology Insider, is designed to give you all the information you need to understand the technology that shapes today's markets and tomorrow's future. David White has made his living staying on the cutting edge of technology. His weekly newsletter will give you specific recommendations for value tech stocks, as well as entry prices, target prices, and stops to set for each trade. Dave delivers his weekly newsletters every Friday with updates throughout the week. You can get the Technology Insider at TFNN.com for only $37.50. Sign up for David's newsletter, The Technology Insider, and get an inside look at everything the technology sector has to offer. Try it risk-free today with our 30-day money-back guarantee. TFNN, educating investors.
biotech is booming, but for how long? Whether you think the biotech bull has room to run or has run its course, trade LABU or LABD. Direction's daily S&P Biotech 3 times bull and bear ETFs. Visit directioninvestments.com/biotech today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Tom O'Brien.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now up 225. You get the NASDAQ up 88. S&Ps are up 21. Let's go take a look at the NQs coming into the close, because this is going to get interesting. They want to stay at highs. I can see that, but you can also see we got a little seller in here inside the NQs. Nothing heavy, but this always gets interesting coming into the close, because you can see there was one little expansion of volume here on this 10-minute. There it is, open it up. And you're going to see when we just got down to this 15,069, I mean the 15,139, you just got a little pop. So this is going to be intriguing to see exactly how we shake out, because I don't see it coming back under the highs. It doesn't seem like we have enough time. 360. Oh, I guess we do. Oh, we do. This will be interesting, man. So 368.89 is the number to keep an eye on, because this is what you would have out here. There's only 17 million shares that are traded right now, and we're at 343. So when I came on the air, I'm thinking that, okay, man, we knew we were going into 28 million, but you figured, like, okay, you can do 25 million, something like that. We're not even going to do, we should do 20 million, but it's going to be very dicey. If this actually fails at 368.89, that is saying that we'll get a pullback tomorrow. So that's going to be wild, watching that baby shake out coming into the close. We go over to the IWM. The IWM is when basically leading the way down. Well, guess what? It's up today. This is way off its highs. There's no doubt about that. I mean, 3 months ago you're at 234. Right now you're at 221, and you still have a high volume low inside of the IWM. The IWM is set up that it's in a consolidation. That's where I think the whole market's going to go. But the IWM has been in this consolidation going all the way back to February of the whole year. The whole year we've been in this consolidation. And what we don't have with the IWM is that, what you do have is that you come down with volume each and every time. We set this up and you take a look at it, what you're going to see, and this is pretty cool how this gets set up. Let me do it this way. You're going to see at the bottom versus the top, when you have a consolidation that's set up like this, you're going to see the bottom line. The first time we were down here on a weekly at 198 million shares at the low. Next time, which was 3 weeks after that, you had 210,000 at the low. 3 weeks ago, you had 184. 184 is still too much. Why? Because at highs, you get 119, you have 116, and you have 152. And in fact, the 152 is the first high. You tested that high with 163. You tested it again with 119. You tested it again with 109. That's saying that the next move is into lower price. That's that's the bottom of the consolidation that's trading in right now. That's how this baby is shaking out. Let's go over to the oil market and we take a look at the oil market. That's been on, you talk about up, down, and all around. There's no doubt that the oil market has it. Oil market out here today got down to a price point of 67.61. We've done 392,000 contracts, and you're coming into 562. The bottom line, that's saying that this should also hold. This is another consolidation that we have out here. That's how that's shaking out. We go to Exxon Mobil. Let's take a look at Exxon. Exxon out here, sideways move. Chevron, I know what I want to do. We had a call yesterday with the oil service stocks. Let's go look at Halliburton, Schlumberger, HAL. So Halliburton right now, sideways move. That's up 23. Schlumberger, SLB. So Halliburton and Schlumberger were the two biggest weighting structures inside that ETF. Yeah, no action out here. Sideways move. Not much is happening inside that arena. If we go take a look at the copper contract, we have a copper out here right now. Copper's trading up a penny and a half. We are trading. What copper's done out here, it rejected lower price out here today. It has volume of 41,000 contracts. You're going into the breakout area that had 57,000 as well as 88. So that's saying that wants higher price also. This is going to get intriguing, folks, coming into a Friday, because what does happen inside the commodity market on a Friday, it can turn into a real problem when you have been going down, which we have been going down inside a lot of these commodities. In fact, let me pull up iron ore, because this, I was looking at this yesterday. Iron ore is back into the 900s. Let's see. Now, look at this, 882. So let's go take a look at iron ore. So iron ore got to a high. Well, the high was 1262. Last high was 1149. We're at 882. Put this. Oh, I need 1 second. Iron ore. I need the generic on this. Let's see. It's tough to get the generic. Maybe spot price. Nope, that's not going to do it. Okay, let's go look at Valley then, because this is the largest, one of the largest iron ore equities. And Valley right now is down 71 cents. This is a huge consolidation. This is in Brazil. And this is a nice setup, man. This is, yeah, you get, let's see. On a monthly, we had 547 million. No, it took out, okay, so it took out a swing, didn't have the volume. Next bar had the volume. Yeah, this is building costs. They're trying to get up to like 36, and right now you're at 20. And this equity, you talk about, you want to see something that is just amazing, folks, okay? This equity here, so watch these numbers here. This is like insane. They have 74,000 employees. They take in $327 billion. They're looking, next quarter, they're looking to put $91 billion into the top line. They're looking to get, what do we got here? $7.56 to the bottom line. And they have, just about every type of commodity you're thinking of, they have. Let's go to Tom in Dallas. Hey, Tom, what's going on?
Hey, Tom, how's it going out there?
It's great, man. How you been?
Terrific.
Good.
Is that ETHE? Is that a straight line move, or is there a B somewhere in there? It's been pretty much straight from the bottom.
Okay, so let's take a look. And this is Grayscale Ethereum Trust. So this trades. This is pretty good. So, well, yeah, stay right there. Come right back. All right.
Sure thing.
Sharpen Sharpening your skills as an investor is like getting better at playing a musical instrument. You have to practice, sure, but you also need excellent instruction from experts. At TFNN, you'll get advice and guidance from the authority in technical market analysis. And it's not just dry, tedious text either. TFNN airs live financial content streamed live on TFNN.com and TFNN's YouTube channel with Tiger TV, live every market day from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern. For free. Each host is an experienced trader and gives their take on the market while taking calls and questions live from around the world. From the moment the market opens until the closing bell sounds, Tiger TV has 8 different shows with expert hosts to help you make the right moves with your money. Watch online at TFNN.com or on TFNN's YouTube channel and become the investor you were born to be. TFNN, educating investors.
Markets can rise and fall like the tides. Subscribe to Basil Chapman's newsletter, The Opening Call, and you too can ride the wave. Basil Chapman is an authority in technical analysis. His Chapman Wave trading system has been helping traders identify trends and capitalize on momentum in the markets since 1984. TFNN invites you to test Basil's proprietary Chapman Wave trading methodology with a monthly subscription to the Opening Call newsletter for only $149. Your subscription to the Opening Call comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee, as well as daily market updates on key indexes, stocks, and commodities. Ride the wave! Sign up for the Opening Call risk-free today.
Introducing Primal Edge.
Today, it's even more important to take a supplement that complements your health. Primal Edge is specifically formulated to boost your immune system and help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Our early ancestors found all their nutritional requirements in the wild environment. But today, our food sources don't contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients that we need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionic, soil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated humic and fulvic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They've been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, without them, life cannot exist.
That's right, Ellen. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge. Just $89 exclusively at TFNN.com.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV.
Welcome back, folks. We're talking with Tom, and we're talking about Ethereum Grayscale Trust. You know, what's pretty cool here, Tom, is that there's no premium on this, which is on the Bitcoin one is a monster premium. So I'm glad you're calling about this because this is actually pretty cool, man. Yeah, I mean, this looks like a small ABC up. That's what we got here. You take out the B point today, you got volume behind the move, and you can make a case, 1585. There you get $9. You can make a case that the thing wants to go to 31. That's how that's shaking out.
What's the resistance going to be on that high volume day on the 19th of May?
Well, you're already in resistance right now. I mean, this is set up actually just like the gold stock. You see all this coming across here. That's resistance, but this is kind of going through it pretty easy, man.
It sure is.
Yeah. So
straight line.
Yeah. So I mean, more than likely, what you have here is that you got an ABC structure up, and this is a great heads up, folks, so that there isn't a premium in it. Like the one that is with Bitcoin, you're always dealing with that premium, and that premium is a monster, man. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like different ball game.
Where was the B to C? The B point on this latest move. What day was it?
Yep. 1 second. Okay, so you have your A point is the low, right, which is 1585. Your B point is the 22.36. Well, actually,
Okay.
hold it. That means that it didn't happen. 1 second, hold it. 9 million. Oh, no, it didn't make it. Interesting.
Does it have to go down to
no. Okay, no, that's not it. That's it. This is it. That your B point is 24.80. Your B point is, there it is, right there. Your B point is only 4 days ago, Monday.
Okay.
Look at that. Have a great one. Have a safe one. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. And whatever you want in life, folks, visualize it like a nice big motion picture. Step into it, take ownership of it, fly with it. Thanks for being here, folks. Have a great night. Have a safe night. Come back and visit us tomorrow morning. Tommy kicks us off 9 a.m. Great show. Really appreciate it, folks. Have a great one. Have a safe one.
Building wealth trading in the stock market seems impossible